Viola said, it is quite a lonely path, the waking up and doing the research, especially at the beginning. People aren't used to that. Luckily, by carefully expressing some points of what I was finding out, I discovered that there are people around me who are going through the same process. Good. Some colleagues share the knowledge that we are being lied to. My oldest daughter, who's 15, says that not everything we hear is true. Speaking out loud about these matters is not done. There are lots and lots of people who believe that what the authorities are telling us is true. That makes me feel like we're in a war.
Okay, go ahead and read my comment.
You described, I felt like this ever since I got here. So many things that you can't talk about. Living in a family of so many secrets, a society so heavily programmed to be fear-based, like it was all normal, was what my guides showed me, and that I experienced daily right from the beginning of my life. Finally, many are catching up to me and ready to see through the lies designed to control everyone.
It's fear that's putting us at the greatest risk. Fear, being controlled by this, being dominated by this, believing in it without doing your research, without being informed. We have the internet, you guys. There's no reason for you not to know. And then when you know, then come the big one, which is taking the action. Coming out, okay, not hiding anymore, not going, oh, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, I don't want anyone to know what I think. My family members, they might think I'm crazy. Let them think you're crazy. If you come out and their friends come out and their coworkers come out and even their kids come out, the kids are really coming out, you guys. The young people are angry. They see the setup. You expect me. Here, let me use myself. 10 years old, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 years old. You expect me to make it in a world like this? It's more than just environmental stuff. This is on every front, okay? This couldn't be louder. Those kids see, you know, kids are the biggest BS detectors there are. You guys know that. You remember that. Well, these kids don't stand a chance. And they know it. So these kids aren't going to put up with it, you guys. And so if they're not going to put up with it, and they're the ones that are going to be leading the world in another 20 years from now, they're the ones that see through this. Get on the right side of this. Don't worry about the laggers. Okay, I call them the laggers. They're the laggers. Just don't worry about fitting in with them. They're dinosaurs. They're that's not going to work. It's moving on the side of the people who do the research, who are looking at this situation and going, there is no world for me, the kids. There's no world for me. You guys have ruined it. And we haven't ruined it, but those 10,000 people that we followed, they have ruined it. It's our job to step it up and not let this happen anymore. And who cares what they think about you? Ever since I was a kid, they all thought that about me because I wouldn't let them push me into stuff. It's all through my book, Guided, all right? And it's why I know this. It's how I learned this. And I grew up in a family that was so hostile. Every single family member worked against me. And I stuck it out because I had this connection to guidance. It wasn't hocus pocus. It wasn't new age. It was none of that. It was real. I wasn't raised with religion. I bumped into this, you guys, when my mother tried to kill me at 20 months old. And they showed up and rescued me. That's how I bumped into this, all right? And I started seeing things for what they were. And people couldn't lie to me. I could sense their intention. Yeah, you guys know, if you listen, you can feel it. You can feel it. You can trust yourself. That's the only thing that you would be missing. Can I trust what I know?